So if you're like me, who is very new to YouTube, you know it is almost impossible to learn everything all at once. But I have good news for you. Beginner's guide. I have done some research and I think I have some information that will do you just right. So come on, let's have a chat.
Chattingzpan Divaranda, where we discuss topics that intrigues us. Grab a glass, it's time to chat. Chattingzpan Divaranda.
Let me start the chatting by saying welcome, welcome, welcome back. I have missed you guys. I'm overwhelmed with the feedback that I've been getting, the persons who have been saying, start again, and what's happening, where have you been reaching out to tell me how something that I've said inspired them, and that video was for them. I appreciate it, right? But we're not talking about that tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about the journey of becoming, a YouTuber, or the journey of starting your channel. No, many persons have done videos like this, right? Because I have watched a few of them. I've done my own research. But let me tell you something. I think many times persons take it for granted that some things are given and we must already know something. But if you're starting from scratch, like I am, sometimes you need the basic information, like you're talking to a preschooler, right? And for me, I can say these are some of the things that would have been handy for me. These are some of the things that I would have wanted to hear, because persons take it for granted that, okay, you know that you need a camera, or okay, you know that you need a phone, right? Fine. Something I would tell you to definitely invest in, or some things, includes memory cards. No, that was a great challenge for me. Memory, right? Because I was using my phone and I had other things on my phone. I run a business as well on my phone, so the space was very limited. And if you're like me and you have to learn everything about different technologies or different gadgets, you know that when you put a memory card in, you have to format the memory card, and sometimes you lose things that you previously had. So my advice to you is to get more than one memory card. Since the time that I have not posted, I have invested in a number of memory cards, and preferably for me, I invested in some 64 gigs. It may sound like a lot, but when you're doing a lot of recording, you realize that it goes quickly, right? So I invested in some memory cards. So if I'm using one and I did a video today and I haven't edited that video as yet, I don't have to worry or rush, because I know that I have at least a 2 or 3 other memory cards to use. But let me tell you, for beginner, you don't need a camera. All my previous videos were done on my cell phone, right? Using the limited space that I had, right? So you can start with no camera at all, right? My condenser set, I got that, but it's not a necessity. You don't need this to start. The condenser set it includes the mic and a little box. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'll show you what it looks like. So you don't necessarily need that to do a sit-down chat. You can start with a simpler mic, or you don't have to start with a mic at all, depending on how you set up your gadgets or your devices, the sound quality that the equipment has, or the editor that you're using to see if it can amplify the sound for you. So you don't have to start with a mic. Use a lotion bottle, use something and catch up the phone properly. You don't have to start with a fancy tripod, right? You can just start by putting the phone at a proper location that you can see. Whether you're doing a vlog channel, whether you're doing a sit down channel, a podcast, you don't necessarily need a tripod to start, right? Those are some of the things I wish somebody had told me. Not that those are rocket science things to know, or but honestly, I know how human nature is. When you start with something, you want to start it big and get up, want to do something, or you're worried about your intro video, you need to do some professional video for it, or some professional pictures. Take your time, because honestly, when you look back on the journey to see every stage and every change that you made, you can see the difference that, oh my God, that's when I got my camera. That's when I got my mic. You hear the sound different right there? Or that's when I got my ring light. I do not have a ring light, right? But I have to improvise. I can't allow not having everything to prevent me from at least starting. Because when you start and you take your time and build and invest, you will see that all the months that you were waiting, if you had already started, those would have been months already invested in your journey, right? So just start with what you have. My props, thank you so much, guys. By the way, I get a lot of compliments for that. I use things that I already have in my home, right? I just set my hand, turn, fast track. And if you're to sit down, video in your podcast, use things that you already have. Don't break the bank just to start. Allow your journey, allow your channel to pay for the improvement. So when it gets there, you improve, you invest some of the money that you'll eventually earn. I'm not saying that you take 10 years, you're going to, and that's just an exaggeration. You're going to wait that long, and you can't invest money from your other income or money from your savings into it right away. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying at the same time, you don't need to break the bank to start. You can start with your phone. If you don't even have a memory card, do it in stages. Invest in a memory card so you'll have space to do your videos, right? You don't need a tripod to start. You don't have to start with a camera. Most, I would say most because I did not do a survey, but a lot of YouTubers can tell you they started with their phones, right? And they gradually stepped it up. No, one of my greatest challenges, to be completely honest, was getting a proper video editor. But what I can tell you is there are some beginner friendly ones that I played around with, and I got a basic understanding of how each of them works, because most of them are similar in features. So once you understand one or two, the slight differences of the others aren't so vast, so you'll still catch on, right? I messaged a few persons, I called a few persons, and to be completely honest, those calls or messages didn't really assist me per se, because many persons would have told me that they're using their Apple computer and the editor that is on their computer already, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have an Apple device. Everybody keeps telling me that they're using their Apple devices to do their editing, right? I did reach out to two persons. One gave me a video editor called KineMaster. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, but I will put it somewhere in the video. KineMaster, Premiere Pro, and some of the easier ones. Well, I guess easy is relative. So what maybe easy to me might not be easy to you. But some of the ones that you would have played with before, doing with a photographs or other posters, are Canva and InShot. Those are also some editors that you can use, and you can use a great number of their features free. KineMaster, it might cost $4 US monthly, which is not bad, right? Premiere Pro, I honestly did not use Premiere Pro very much because I don't remember why, but I just went on it a little, but it wasn't one of them that I really used. But for my previous videos, KineMaster that I was using on my phone to do those editing. So if you're okay with that quality, you can try KineMaster as a beginner. It's beginner friendly, right? But bear in mind that is me with limited information. That's me with limited experience. So when you play around with it, you may know how to do better lighting, better exposure, better sound quality. So don't use my quality per se to judge the flexibility of the editor, right? Also, big things that were things that were very big to me. I was so absolutely happy when I ran into this video, right? And I will share this video with you. It helps me a lot. It is how to add a banner to your channel. Now this is to personalize your channel, customize your channel, and make it more appealing. These things do help. So when someone goes onto the channel, they'll see a backdrop as well as your photo, your logo on your channel. Those things are attractive. It makes your channel look like you put some thought into it, you put some time into it, and you're serious about it. So this video really helps me. It shows me step by step how to create my own banner. And I was so happy about that because I tried it previously on my own and it didn't work out for me. So when I saw this video and it showed me step by step how to do it, I was elated. So I'm going to share this gem with you as well. In the same video, I learned how to add a watermark, and that is the little button that you'll see at the bottom of the screen throughout the video. And it also serves as a subscribe button. So someone doesn't necessarily have to come off the video to subscribe. While they're watching your video, they can go ahead and just press that little button at the bottom of your video and subscribe right there and then. You can personalize by adding your own logo that you're using for your channel, or you can create it to look just like the subscribe button that YouTube has. I chose to personalize mine, and I will subscribe on it nonetheless. So get very familiar with that. And it's a task, make your video look, step up. I really like that because I also tried that before and I did not know what to do. But this video taught me the size that you need to do and the software that I use is called Snapper, and it allows you to build these things exactly how you need to do it because it already has the sizes there for you. So when you're creating the watermark, you will literally see YouTube watermark, or you literally see YouTube banner, or the type is there. So the sizes are already there for you, stick out for you. So I was so happy about that. Also, to make your channel look a little more professional and attractive is to add links. In order to create your banner and your video mark, you're going to go to your YouTube studio, go to the left corner and scroll down to customization. When you go to customization, you're going to go to branding and you'll see the option. You'll see banner image, video watermark, and you'll see where you can change or remove your picture, right? So the video that I'm going to share with you will tell you step by step how to do these things. This video really helps me. Also, in the same area, next to branding at the top, you'll see basic info. When you go to basic info, you will see description. You can write what your channel is about, add your social media in there, your email address in there, stuff like that. When you scroll down, you'll see links. Now I love this feature. You'll see links. So you can add your different social media, the URL, and they will be shown at the top of your home page, your YouTube page. They'll be attached to your banner. So first you can just click on the link and go straight to your social media. That is so nice. And you can add up to 5. Well, I added up to 5. So you can, the video will also show you step by step how to do that. That really helps me, right? Now, the next important thing. So you'll notice from my previous videos, I did not add thumbnails. No, don't take it for granted that everybody knows how to add a thumbnail. I learned this through watching the same video, how to add a thumbnail to my video. So you'll notice a thumbnail for this video that you're watching, right? And honestly, I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to see this video because it showed me step by step how to not only add the thumbnail to my video, but how to create one. The creation of it honestly wasn't such a big problem for me because I always played around with Canva, and I always would have seen YouTube thumbnail portrait. So I know that I can just select that and I see how thumbnails look, so I know how to do that. But I honestly did not know how to upload it to a video. But the video that I'll share with you will show you step by step, but I'll just give you a general understanding of how to do it. It's very simple. I just watch the videos and follow the instructions, and that is how I am able to do these things now. And I really want to share this before I can continue the regular chatting on Varanda, because I don't take it for granted that everybody knows. And YouTube is a very generous platform, and it teaches you a lot. And I want to share with you guys the things that I learned because other persons took their time out to share things so I can learn. So I want you guys to know. So listen, if you have the ambition to start a channel, please go ahead. I know that when you start, sometimes you might not be as consistent, but take your time. Don't feel rushed. Don't get me wrong, you have to dedicate time to anything that you're doing. YouTube is no different. As a matter of fact, you have to dedicate twice as much time because it is a platform for engagement. So you can't just drop a video and then months pass and you don't drop another one and think that your channel will grow. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, you have to pace yourself, right? Pace yourself, because if you don't and you're a person who internalizes things or gets discouraged easily, if you're trying to do too much at once, you can be discouraged. Because trust me, you'll have times that you post and nobody views because you're new, you're young. So you have to have an open mind when you're doing this, right? So I don't get discouraged. I know that, yes, I started and I stopped, and that's because of a lot of things. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I have my business, I have other ventures that I am a part of. It's a whole lot, but that's no excuse. You have to get up and you have to show up. And that's my intention going forward. I also took this time out to do some research and get some equipment that will help me along the way. So now I'm confident that I will be going forward steadily and consistently. So sometimes you have to take that break. It's necessary because you have to wheel and come again, go back to the drawing board, see what you need to do different, see what you need to upgrade on, or see what you need to stop with completely. And I took that time, and I was able to fix up my channel. Somebody who's more experienced, it might sound like not a big deal, but I'm a person who I celebrate every milestone. And just even creating my YouTube banner is a milestone for me because I tried before and I was unsuccessful in doing so. So when I saw the video that showed me exactly how to do it, I was elated. So that's a milestone for me. Creating my trademark, my watermark, is a milestone for me. I am very happy about that. Learning how to upload a thumbnail is a milestone for me. So I took that time out to learn a lot of things. It is simple things, but when you don't know it, you don't know it. And everything is difficult before it becomes easy. When you find something out, you realize how easy it really was to do it. but until you know, you don't know,
Okay.
right? Comes on to adding a thumbnail. The video that I'll share with you as well, it's slightly different now because that video is pretty old, but it's not very different. But just in case, I'll just tell you what's happening now in 2022 with uploading the thumbnail. So when you go to your YouTube studio, you can go through dashboard like he said in the video. However, you just scroll to the left side, look for content, select content, and when you select content, scroll over to the video that you would have uploaded. You wouldn't have published it or make it public as yet if you haven't put your thumbnail on it. But scroll over to the video, you'll see something that looks like a pencil. It is the details icon. When you select that, scroll down, you'll see right before the video's upload thumbnail. It's slightly different from what you'll see in the video that I'll share with you guys, but it's not very different. Go to content over the left side in your studio, select the video that you want, select the pencil, scroll down, look for thumbnail, and then look for upload thumbnail. This will definitely help with getting more person's attention. A good thumbnail is very important. When I was doing my research, I realized how everybody spoke so much about thumbnails. You know, that is, and honestly, even as a viewer of YouTube, sometimes the thumbnails do really help with me clicking on a video. So I know that I want the same opportunity for persons to see a good thumbnail and click on my video, or see a thumbnail about something that interests them and click on my video. So these are things that were so important to me, and I really want to share with somebody, you know, who may just want to hear the basic or need to find a video that speaks directly to those things. My video won't break it down, but it's just giving you the general idea, and I'll share with you the videos that help me to create the things that I did create and how I'll be moving forward. And as I learn new stuff, I'll share those things with you guys, right? Because these things were important to me, and I had to do it on my own. So if I can save you some time, I would be honored to do that, and it's my pleasure to do that. But as we speak about moving forward, I want to introduce to you my new segment called Chattingzpan. Now in this segment, we'll share different things, whether it be about a product or a word of the day, or just something that I learned and I want to share with you, or a comment that somebody might have said, or something, whatever happens, and I feel like, you know, it's something I want to chat about. I created that little segment for that. However, in light of this video that I'm doing today, today's Chattingzpan will feature a word. That word of the day is perseverance. No. When doing YouTube or anything in this world, you have to know how to persevere. You have to know how to push through those dark days, those days that you feel like procrastinating, those days that you feel like, oh, I can't be bothered, or it's too much, or I'm hopeless, or, you know, this is not for me because I had one bad day or a few bad days. You know, I want to encourage you to persevere. And not only encourage you to persevere, but it's not a word that you use very often. Go ahead and it's your vocabulary and start using it. That's what I tell my daughter to do right now. Find a new word, even if it's one word per week, and just use it for that week until you become comfortable with it and you start knowing more words. That's how you expand your vocabulary. The definition of persevere is to continue in a course of action, even in the face of difficulty or with little or no indication of success. Most times, the journey is where you get the lessons, not the destination. So push through. Push through. And this is also a word for myself. I will be pushing through. Like everything else, you have naysayers, but you also have the yaysayers. And I was focusing on the yaysayers and those persons who believe in me. And most importantly, the fact that I believe in myself and I will persevere. So what's the veranda? Join the veranda and join the chatting because you will be persevering, you will be consistent, and you will see me again. Before we go to do what you normally do for me, and is to show my main sponsor some support. ACCZ, all things AC and more. And as per usual, you'll find their links in the description. Do the honor. Go ahead and subscribe. It's not that hard anymore. I have my watermark right at the bottom of my video. I'm using it for the entirety of the video. So I'm saving you some time. Just click that watermark right there at the bottom of my video, that little thing that you see at the bottom of the video. Just click it, you'll see, and pull up the veranda. And of course, I always welcome the chatting. Please chat out your nice clean mouth and tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. You can also email me at pandavaranda@gmail.com. Follow me on all socials, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And please share the video, subscribe, like the video. I appreciate it.
Chattingzpan, Divaranda.